So hopefully I can beat 7 minutes and send you off to happy hour a little faster than expected. I'm from Neustar. My name is Andrew Artemenko, and I'm going to try and demo for you how digital marketers at large banks and financial institutions are solving a very common problem. Where does my next customer come from? And how many of them are there? When I used to work at Bank of America, they would give us a goal, go chase, go find 2 million more credit card customers, go find this many more deposits customers. Or even worse, you would have an executive come down from on high and say, I think there's this many people in market for this product, so go get them. And thanks to companies like Neustar, we can actually quantify what that opportunity is and help sophisticated marketers understand through the use of big data and analytics what that strategic opportunity is. And so what I'm going to walk through today is a real-life example of someone who works at a digital bank, and they want to go after new brokerage customers. So if you want to go after new brokerage customers, you probably want to start with your existing checking customers. You want to cross-sell new customers who might have a low balance on you today but have more money with other people. And you also want to target people that are active in online banking today. They're active customers, they're transacting with you, they might be in market for a new brokerage account. So I'm going to open up Neustar's PlatformOne, and I'm going to start to build an audience. And the whole goal of this exercise is to build my ideal audience and then go back to my management or my shareholders or my stakeholders and say, here is how large this strategic audience is, and here's how I'm going to go find them in market on the web today. So I'm going to go into the Audience tab, and then I'm going to go into Onboarding. I'm going to select my file, Digital Bank. And here I have a taxonomy, or all the ordering of the structured data that I have brought into this data management platform. Things like visited thought leadership content in the last 30 days. Are they reading about mutual funds? Do they want to understand about ETFs? Are they active in mobile banking? Are they business banking prospects? And then I can actually see in real time in this platform how I can reach these different audience groups on different platforms like Google or MediaMath or Turn or AOL. So for folks of you in the room who might not be familiar with programmatic advertising, digital marketing has taken a huge leap in the last 10 or so years, where it's gone from contextual-based advertising, where you would buy on Yahoo Finance, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, and trust those publishers that they had the target audience that you wanted, to being data-based and saying, I know who I want to target in market, tell me if you have them. And if you do have them on your platform, I will bid for them, okay? And so what Neustar's data management platform does is we can actually tell you in real time through our 80 server-to-server connections how many of your top customers you can find on those various platforms so that you can bid on them, ultimately answering the question of where does my next best customer come from. Now, in order to do that, we're not just going to search off of one simple kind of one-dimensional attribute of I'm just going to go after my existing checking customers, because that's a pretty simple tactic, and it probably won't do the trick from a targeting perspective. So what I want to do is actually go to the Plan tab here and create a whole new audience. Remember, this use case is I want to go after high-value brokerage customers. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select Digital Bank. That's my data source. It's my data. I'm going to go into Digital Banking Taxonomies. I'm going to go by relationship. So I've got product relationship right here. And I have new brokerage account holders in the last 12 months. I'm actually going to exclude those because I don't want to go after my own customers right now. I'm going to add in checking customers from the last 12 months. And what you start to see over on the right-hand side is an actual real-time population of who you can reach in market if you were to target them today on the web. And what Neustar does is we maintain an authoritative link to desktop cookies, so computers surfing the web, mobile devices, all resolving back to a link to a real household. So big difference here is you are marketing to people and not just putting ads, shotgun style, contextually on different websites where you think they might be. And that's the kind of precision that you get from things like a data management platform. Let's say you come into this and say, you know what, I'm not a large bank. I'm not a Bank of America. I'm not a Chase. I don't have droves and droves of first-party data. That's fine. You can actually just bring in third-party data. So for example, we can change this data source, and we can select Neustar third-party data. And we're going to go in here and look for large audiences. and we're going to look for personal finance. And right now, I have all of this third-party data based on the entire country of people who exhibit these different attributes or characteristics that I might want to target for brokerage. So if I'm a smaller bank or if I'm launching, I've seen a lot of different robo-trading capabilities today. Well, let's say you don't have first-party data to go target or present your new robo-trading capability. Well, you can tap into this third-party data and type in brokerage. Here's 109 million households that I can add to this, and then immediately populating on the right-hand side is the size of the audience that you can target and market today. Now, that's just what's called digital onboarding, which is linking this highly targeted audience that you've chosen to size that market and go after. But there's a whole other capability that's tied into data management platforms that involves measurement. And so in the last minute that I have, I just want to show you a quick preview of what's possible when you're actually able to track those audiences in real time as they're consuming content on the web and as they are interacting with your ads. So you can see this is actual DMAs lighting up across the country. Am I reaching different specific areas geographically? And then my favorite is the number of ad impressions that it takes to convert someone to an online sale. And this is huge, because this is something you can't accomplish by just picking ad placements and showing it to people, anyone who comes to a site. This says, for an audience that I care about, how many impressions or ad exposures does it take until they convert? And you can save tons of money on this, because if I know it takes 20 impressions to show someone an ad for a brokerage account and they open, then I won't show them anymore. And that helps me effectively build the target audience, quantify the opportunity, and make a smart investment targeting them. Thank you.